Lake Tarawera in February. Here we are again on the lake. It's Valentine's Day as it happens, so middle of February. Just Nigel and I. This is our second day on the lake. We came out yesterday, stayed round at the hot stream, or round by the hot stream last night. Nigel ran through the bush. He bailed a wallaby up, which is great. Held it there waiting for me to arrive. The thing just scurried away because I didn't have a gun or anything else to dispatch it. And had a nice hot pool after dinner. This morning we slogged our way in the fickle winds from around by the hot stream up to the landing cafe. Took about 4.5 hours to get there, which would normally be an hour and a half. Depends on wind and direction and all that stuff, of course. But today the wind was coming from about 120 degrees variable, and it was going from absolutely nothing to 7 or 8 knots. This afternoon it's a different story. The wind's sort of a steady 7 or 8 knots, which is good, and we're sailing in the 3.5 to 4.5 knot boat speed area. I'll just pan around the lake. We went up to the landing cafe. Nigel had his ice cream, I had a coffee, and then we went round back to the car to get some stuff that I'd forgotten yesterday round at Boat Shed Bay, or Tarawera Point, which is that one where the lighter coloured trees are down by the waterline. And now we're heading back to the Tarawera Arm, which is just round the corner of those white cliffs where that boat is coming from. It's taken us about a quarter of an hour to get to here so far, which is pretty good boat speed. I see the wind's just sort of faded a bit, so now we're down to 2.5 knots. But, yeah, been a great sail so far, been a great day. The wave state's pretty good, and the wind up until the last few minutes has been nice and steady. So another February trip out on Lake Tarawera.